Attention small business owners. Are you looking to amplify your reach and get your business in front of more customers? Deep Dive Games has an exciting opportunity for you. We're currently seeking local businesses in the St. Mary's, Georgia and Athens, Ohio areas to advertise on our 2 weekly podcasts. With 6 ad spaces available, you can showcase your brand to our engaged listeners and drive traffic to your business. Choose to pay per ad or save big by securing a year's worth of advertising in advance, locked in at the current rate. Ready to take the next step in promoting your business? Don't miss out. Contact us today at 912-439-3940 or shoot us an email at deepdivegamesllc@gmail.com. Let's work together to get the word out and grow your business. This episode is brought to you by CM Design and Gifts. CM Design and Gifts is Camden County's premier destination for everything including embroidery, laser engraving, direct-to-film printing, trophies, signs, banners, and more. Locally owned and operated by a Marine Corps veteran and his family, the store is conveniently located behind the Brown Bag Liquor Store in Kingsland, Georgia. No job is too small or too large for this thriving company, eager to support our military community and residents. Contact them at info@cmdgifts.com or visit their website at www.cmdgifts.com. This episode is brought to you by Game Over Video Games and More in Kingsland, Georgia. Are you looking for video games, classic consoles, or a fresh collection of new releases? Game Over Video Games and More in Kingsland, Georgia has it all. Whether you're a modern gamer or just want to relive your gaming nostalgia, they've got an impressive selection, great deals, and a friendly staff ready to help. Stop by and level up at Game Over Video Games and More. This episode is brought to you by Alien Treats. Ever wondered what it's like to have a milkshake that's out of this world? Welcome to Alien Treats, Kingsland's one-of-a-kind alien-themed ice cream and candy shop. Whether you're craving a cosmic milkshake, want to cruise our huge selection of freeze-dried candy, or just chill in their free arcade, they've got something for the whole family. Have a birthday party or event coming up? They have a new party room you can rent by the hour that's perfect to make every special occasion memorable. So, if you're looking for a fun, family-friendly experience that's anything but ordinary, beam yourselves over to Alien Treats in Kingsland, Georgia. Follow them on Facebook for the latest specials and events, and remember, at Alien Treats, every bite is an adventure. Alien Treats, where our treats are out of this world. Like today, we've got Han Yellow, which is tearing up PQs left and right for Star Wars Unlimited. So I built a counter to that deck that probably would not win you a PQ, but if you've got that one friend that won't shut up about his Han Yellow deck, it would take care of him. That's kind of what this one's about. Maybe sometimes we'll roll dice to figure out what kind of deck we're going to build and randomize it. So let's say we're doing Magic, we could spin a wheel to determine who our commander is. And try to build a deck around a certain, maybe we want to be controlling, maybe we want to be mid-range or aggro. We could randomize it and actually go through the tech of building a deck live on stream. So anything that has to do with building decks, testing decks, playtesting for Lorcana, One Piece, Star Wars Unlimited, or Magic the Gathering, Swabbin decks is where we're going to be. That being said, we are looking for advertisers. Right now we're completely self-funded. Every podcast that we released is going to have 3 ad windows that we're looking for 2 ads per window. So if you own a small business in the Athens, Ohio or St. Mary's, Georgia area and you would like to advertise on this format, please reach out to us on any of our social medias and we'll get something rolling. That being said, I'm here with Joey Julian. He's going to be piloting our Han Yellow deck today. And so let's first start off and have him run through what really Han does, what Han is good at and why it's tearing up the meta.
Right, so let's take a basic look at Han Solo, right? The yellow heroic leader, right? So your normal action is going to be tap him and into play as a resource and ready it. At the start of your next action phase, defeat a resource you control, right? So it's going to be a pseudo ramp. So you're going to tap him, discard a card from your hand essentially into your resource, ready it, and you have an extra resource to play during that turn. And so next turn you have to defeat it. When he's flipped at 6 resources, he is a 4/6, and on attack, you put the top card of your deck into play as a resource, ready it, and at the start of your next action phase, defeat a resource you control. So basically the same thing, but it's going to be on attack as opposed to tapping it as an action. The big combo here is going to be your tech and your DJ. Tech is going to be each of your resources in play is going to have a smuggle cost that's +2 of its normal cost, and 1 heroic. And that'll give you the ability to play them for 2 extra, play it. Specifically what we're looking at is DJ. DJ has a small cost of 7 and 2 cunning. But with tech out, it's going to be 5. So 2 less, it's a big one. And you smuggle it out, It comes in tapped, and when played through Smuggle, you take control of an enemy resource. And when it leaves play, that resource's owner takes control of it again. So the big tech here is to pseudo ramp with Han, play your DJ, take control of one of their resources, and then at the start of the next refresh phase, you're going to destroy that resource that you stole. Another big combo, or another big thing for this is the R2D2 and Ezra. These are going to be able to set up that combo a little bit easier because both of them basically look at the top cards of your deck. R2D2 on play searches the top 3 cards. You either draw a card, and Ezra, you look at the top card, you play it, discard it, or leave it there. So this is huge for setting up that combo that we talked about earlier. For 4, you have Cunning. It's going to be bounce a character with 4 power or less back to its owner's hand. Give a unit plus 4/0 for the phase, exhaust 2 units, or the opponent discards a random card from their hand. So this is great at disrupting. It's great at exerting their units, and also if you're playing a little more aggro, allowing your units to hit a little bit harder, a little bit quicker. Hotshot, the DL44 blaster is going to be the same thing. When you smuggle it out for 3, you get to attack with the attached unit the same turn you smuggle it out. So it's a little bit better for that aggro. It gives a +2 attack and is great for playing a little bit quicker than Han normally plays. Now, we've also got the Cantina Bouncer, Envy's Nest. So these cards are going to be good for bouncing your opponent's cards, disrupting their board state. Because Cantina Bouncer just bounces a random card. And it's not a bad idea to bounce your own cards with that. If your opponent is attaching bounties or upgrades that disrupt your play in a specific way, you can bounce your own cards back to hand to replay them later, as well as your DJ. The DJ that steals the opponent's resource on Smuggle. You can bounce that back to your hand, put it back in your resource, and re-smuggle it out a turn later to continue disrupting their resources as well. Envy's Nest is the same thing, but it's a non-leader unit with less power than 5, which is her power. Then you have your hand disruption on play, which is going to be your Bodhi, your Waylay, Spark Rebellion. On play, those things are going to discard a card from your opponent's hand. And your Kira, which will allow you to look at your opponent's hand and pick a card from them. And then it costs 3 more for your opponent to play them while this card's out. So it's huge for disrupting your opponent's play and allowing you to set up more more combos and stuff like that into your later game. This deck's going to be played more mid-rangey, but has some strong units to play a little bit later in game as well.
So there you have it. That's what Han does. Han does it very well. It kind of pseudo-ramps. It disrupts your hand. It hits hard whenever you throw out those cunnings and those sneak attacks, things like that. Shoot first if it's in there. But what it has a lot of, and what I'm kind of taking advantage of with the deck that I chose to build to counter it, is Han discards his own cards at the end of phase. If he does that pseudo-ramp, he has to defeat a resource later. So he is cycling through resources and cards pretty quickly. And he's got a lot of low-cost units that have low power, low toughness. So what I decided to build is Iden Blue. And Iden Blue is very good at, high on health. You heal a ton, and it's got a ton of removal. It's a super control-y deck. The reason I chose this deck is because your big card that you're going to be playing against with Iden Blue is Vigilance. Now, Vigilance, for the most part, you're going to use it to discard 6 cards and heal 5 to help you keep away from that 30, because Han hits hard. You've got to heal as much as you possibly can. But periodically, you're going to want to actually use it to defeat a unit with 3 or less remaining HP. That comes in handy, especially if that unit is a unique unit with top target attached. Top target being a bounty that if it's attached to a card, when that card is defeated, you heal 4. If that card was unique, you heal 6. I have 3 top targets in here. I have Perilous Positions. I have Power of the Dark Sides, Takedowns, Fell the Dragons. A lot of removal and a lot of heal is the way that I'm running this. And then my goal is to just survive until he mills himself out. That's the game plan here. So a lot of the ways that I'll do that is I have Restocks and Search Your Feelings. So let's say that I get further into the game. I've used all 3 of my Vigilances that are in the deck. I'll play a Restock, throw all of those Vigilances back in, and along with 1 removal card, maybe a Power of the Dark Side. So I throw 4 cards back into the bottom of my deck. Then I try to use a Search Your Feelings. I'll pull 1 of those cards out and shuffle my deck. So now all of those Vigilances are back in the deck. The deck is freshly shuffled. but he is still slowly running out of cards. In the meantime, I'm healing every chance I get. I'm just removing units left and right. If I see tech come out and I have the ability, I take him out immediately to remove the ability for him to smuggle out DJ and steal my resources. So this deck is very, very, very controlling. One of the things that I anticipated having trouble with, though, is I'm not running a lot of units. And so I have a couple of Sentinels in here. I have Lieutenant Childson. I have Clan Saxon Gauntlet. Clan Saxon Gauntlet is a space sentinel that when it is attacked, immediately it gets an experience counter. Coincidentally enough, if it's attacked by either of the Millennium Falcons that he runs in his deck, it will kill them because that experience token gives it the 5 damage that it takes to wipe it out. So it's a good way to keep that Millennium Falcon from constantly swiping at my base. And then my late gameplay is Avenger and Super Laser Blast. Keep his board state wiped. Hopefully have Iden out when I Super Laser Blast so that I heal for every unit that was defeated. And then other than that, it's basically a waiting game. I'm not even super concerned with hitting his base at all because he is going to be killing himself when he can't draw. So that's kind of the game plan. Removal and healing, removal and healing, removal and healing. And I think that is the move against Han Yellow. Again, this is a pretty decent deck. I don't think it's one that I would recommend taking to a PQ. So if you're looking for PQ prep, it's probably not here. You're probably looking more at like Bosk Blue, which seems to be tearing it up. But against this specific deck, Iden Blue, I think, is going to do a really good job. Attention small business owners. Are you looking to amplify your reach and get your business in front of more customers? Deep Dive Games has an exciting opportunity for you. We're currently seeking local businesses in the St. Mary's, Georgia and Athens, Ohio areas to advertise on our 2 weekly podcasts. With 6 ad spaces available, you can showcase your brand to our engaged listeners and drive traffic to your business. Choose to pay per ad or save big by securing a year's worth of advertising in advance, locked in at the current rate. Ready to take the next step in promoting your business? Don't miss out. Contact us today at 912-439-3940 or shoot us an email at deepdivegamesllc@gmail.com. Let's work together to get the word out and grow your business.
Let's see what we got. I'm going to go ahead and mulligan.
I probably am as well. For Han, a lot of people might not know this. If you don't pull either a DJ or a tech in your opening hand, you probably want to go ahead and mulligan.
And that's exactly why I'm mulliganing, believe it or not.
And for me, it's going to be more towards removal. I need to be able to take out that tech as soon as he plays them. So if I don't pull a Power of the Dark Side or some kind of takedown maybe, I should probably mulligan my hand and try again. Because early game is very important here. He can get out ahead very quick, and it's hard to catch up. Let's roll for initiative. We'll throw that all the way over there. Let's try again.
Solid. Go ahead.
6.
All right. And I got a 7, or that's a 5. Excuse me.
5. Okay, so I'll take the initiative. Pokemon fun fact for you. If you win the rollout, you do not have the option to take the initiative. You have the initiative. A lot of people don't know that.
Fun fact, true fact.
So I win the rollout. We're going to use this big old initiative token here so that people have no confusions.
All right, and I am ready whenever you are.
Ready to go. I will pass.
I'm going to go ahead and take the initiative, actually.
Okay, let's go into the regroup phase.
Alrighty. Okay, and I think for starters, let's go ahead and play one of these Bodhi Rooks. And I will discard. I think I'll go ahead and discard that card.
Okay. I will take the initiative.
All right, and then I'll pass to you. Well, pass.
Reminder, I'm not super concerned with units. I don't care too much about smacking his base. I care about removal. 3, 4, 5. I have the initiative. I'll go ahead and pay 1 and attach a top target on the Bodhi Rook.
Okay, I will pay 2. And I will play Surprise Strike. Surprise Strikes allow me to attack with a unit. It gets +3/+0 for this attack. So I will attack with Bodhi, and I'll swing for 6 onto your base.
Okay, takes me to 6. I'm going to go ahead and pay 4 for a takedown.
Ooh, rough.
When Bodhi's defeated, I will heal 6.
That's rough.
Takes me back to 0.
That's life.
That's Rise.
Let's pay 2, and I'll play a Spark of Rebellion. I'm going to go ahead and look at your hand, and I'm going to discard a card from it. Let's discard that restock, and how important that is to you.
Okay. I'll take the initiative.
And I'll pass after that. Alright, I'm ready when you are.
I will pass.
Alright, I'm going to go ahead and play another Bodhi, because I know how very important it is for me to get rid of these removal cards from your hand as quickly as I can. I think that the takedown is probably more of a target for me right now.
I will pass.
And you know what? Since I got it, might as well use it. Spark of Rebellion. Deck gave it to me. I'm going to use it. We're going to take down that other removal tool that you have.
Okay. I'll maintain the initiative.
And I'll pass after that. Ooh, easy choice. Ready whenever you are.
Okay. I'll pay 3 for a perilous position. I'll exhaust Bodhi.
There he goes. There goes my chance. Let's play 3. I'll play Millennium Falcon over in space.
Okay. I will pay 1. I'll put a top target on Bodhi as well.
Ooh, all right. I see what you're doing. Let's swing 3 at your base.
Cool. I'll flip Iden.
Okay.
She comes in shielded.
And you know what I'll do? I'll flip Han in response to that. Ooh, that's upside down. Excuse me.
I'll pass.
I'll take the initiative.
Okay. No resource. Actually, we'll resource it.
I'm going to go ahead and pay 1 to keep the Millennium Falcon out. Let's keep that space unit out. Keep doing damage to you. Alright, I had the initiative. Let's go ahead and pay 5. I'm going to ambush in Plo Koon. And I'm going to go ahead and... because he has Coordinate Raid 3, so I'm going to go ahead and swing for 6 on your leader. Unfortunately, it doesn't really do much, yeah.
Okay, I'll pay 6. And I will Rivals Fall Han.
Ooh, that's rough. Alrighty. I'll swing 3 at base.
Okay, that takes me to 6. I will take out Bodhi. That'll heal me for 7. Take me to 0. Because he was at -2/-2, Iden's only going to take 1 damage.
I'll keep the initiative.
And I'll pass. I like it.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll pay 1 to keep the Falcon out.
I won't resource.
And you know what? Let's look at that hand, see if we got any removal in it. I'll play a Spark of Rebellion. Let's get rid of that Search Your Feelings.
Okay, I'll pay 1 and put a top target on Plo Koon.
Sounds good. Let's pay 4. I'll play Cunning. That's just probably not a good idea, but you know what? We're already here. I'm going to exhaust your leader.
Okay.
And as well, I'm going to give Plo Koon +4 for this phase.
Okay, I'll take the initiative.
Let's go ahead and swing for 7 on your leader.
Can I advise that you swing into my base?
If you want to.
He's got +4.
He does have +4.
You don't have overwhelm, so just... You should have either put the +4 here so that you can hit my base for 7, or you should have put it here and hit my base. You shouldn't waste it on her.
True, that's a good point. You know what? Yeah, I'll take your advice. Go ahead. Yes, it's friendly advice. I'll go ahead and swing 7 on your base.
So how about this? Since we're playtesting and the goal is to beat Han at its best,
Right.
your move should have been exhaust my leader and give Falcon +4.
Okay.
So now you can take her out with Plo Koon and still hit me for 7.
I think it's a good idea. Yeah. Yeah. I messed up. Sure, head. Well, let's go ahead. So I played Cunning.
You exhaust my leader.
Exhaust your leader.
Give
You took
Millennium
the...
Falcon +7.
Yep.
I take the initiative.
And then we'll swing for 7 on your base instead of Plo Koon.
Okay. And then you take her out with Plo Koon.
Sure. Yep.
Because 3 damage will kill her right now.
Very good. Thank you for that.
Yep. Said I don't want to win to a misplay. Right, ready?
Yep.
It's your call to pass.
Yeah, then I'll pass after that. Thank you.
Have the initiative. I will take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 for an Avenger.
Ooh, that's rough.
That's my misplay, actually, because I should have waited to see if you were going to leave him out. Assume you were.
Yeah. No, but I would have left him out. I'll give you that. I would have left him out. Now it's my choice. Do I leave? Yeah, I think I'll give you the Plo Koon. He's almost dead anyway. I'll give you the Plo Koon.
I'll heal 6. Takes me to 1.
Now I gotta deal with that Avenger. It's a big threat. Let's tap 3 for an Ezra.
Okay, I'm going to exhaust Iden and heal that last one.
Sure.
Take me back to 0.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's flip Han out. See if Han count me
Han
out.
has already been out.
Han has not been
My
out.
rivals fought him.
Oh, you did. Oh, silly me. I forgot to put a thing on him. Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
That's my fault. Well, that sucks. I guess I will just take the initiative then.
Okay. Not going to hit my base or anything?
Nope, I'm going to leave him out.
All right. Pass. I'm not going to resource.
I'm not going to resource either. Let's pay 1 to keep the Falcon out. Let's start by paying 3 to put a Bodhi out. And let's get rid of that power of the dark side.
Okay. I will swing into your base for 8.
Sure.
On attack, you'll choose a unit and defeat it.
Get rid of the Bodhi. He did his job. Maybe made you discard a card. And now let's swing 3 into base with Ezra.
Okay.
I'll do the top card. And I'm going to choose... Why not? Let's pay 2 to play it. It's going to come in shielded because you have no captured of units of mine.
Let's go ahead and pay 4. I'll have you mill 6 and I'll defeat Leet.
Okay. Alright, mill 6. This sucks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Rough. Alright. Let's check. Do we have anything we can use? Not yet. Not yet. That's life. Let's go ahead. I'm going to ramp 1 with Han's ability.
I'll take the initiative.
Okay, and then I will tap 4. I'll go ahead and play Cunning. You don't have any cards to discard from your hand, so I'll go ahead and give +4 here. And then let's bounce Ezra back to my hand.
Okay.
I have a card in hand. And then since you took the initiative, I'll go ahead and swing 7 on base.
Cool. Takes me to 10.
And then I'll pass. I'm not going to resource.
will also not be resourcing. And since I have the
I'll
initiative,
pay 1 to keep the Falcon out.
okay, I will swing into base for 8 and have you defeat the Falcon.
I'll pay 4 for Kira. Let me go ahead and look at your hand. And we're going to make Vigilance. +3 whenever you decide to play it while she's out.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I will heal 5 and have you mill 6. Worth.
That's rough, seeing a tech in there. That's rough. I've been looking for him all game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 left over, huh? Let's just play the Ezra again.
I'll go ahead and heal that one more.
And I'll go ahead and take the initiative.
And I'll pass.
I'm not gonna resource.
Seems like the lag problem fixed itself.
Alright, let's see. Let's start by tapping 4. And I'm going to play a Liberator gunship, excuse me, and we're gonna ambush it into your Avenger.
Okay,
Put 3 damage.
3
on it.
damage. I'm gonna swing into your base and have you defeat a unit.
Sure. There we go. It's getting close. I don't like it. Sorry. For the defeated unit, it'll be Kira. Let's add the rest of my resources. 6. I'll play the Millennium Falcon, and I'll ambush into the Avenger again.
Finish it off. I'm gonna go ahead and heal 1 with Iden.
And let's swing Ezra into base for 3.
Okay, takes me to 6. 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm gonna pay 8 for a Supreme Leader Snoke.
We'll put this on here as a reminder that he has -2, -2. I'll keep the initiative.
And I'll pass.
I am not going to resource.
If anybody can hear, my 4-year-old is currently talking about the dichotomy of Kylo Ren and Darth Vader. So he's getting raised on this stuff.
Let's start by paying 3. I'm going to go ahead and waylay your Commander Snoke.
Very cool.
Return to your hand.
Love it.
That's
1,
gone.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
He's back
back.
again for the very first time.
Let's not forget.
Thank you. Thank you. Actually, hold on.
Holding.
Let's
Somebody
see.
added Joey saying that Nope only ambushes from hand.
Oh, are you talking about you're talking about the Millennium Falcon? I did play the Millennium Falcon from hand, so it does have ambush. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's.
It's fine. Even if that was a...
I'll go ahead and tap 7. Let's play a DJ. He's thinking about. We'll replace that resource, and I'm gonna steal when he's ready resources from you.
Smart. Cool. I'm gonna take the initiative.
Let's swing 1 on base,
Takes me to 7.
and then I'll pass to you.
I have the initiative. I swing for 30. We're good.
And that's about it.
All right. I think we got time for one more if you want to try. Maybe you were drawing dead on that one.
Yeah, I didn't see any of my techs. All my techs were at the bottom of the deck, I
will say
suppose.
I resourced 2 restocks opening hand, and then you defeated the 3rd. So even if we were able to go long term, I wouldn't be able to actually reset my deck.
Yeah, I didn't see a single tech in hand at all, which kind of sucks. Because that's kind of it's part of the big combo of this deck is seeing the tech and being able to play the DJ early to disrupt the early game of your opponent. I didn't really have a chance to pseudo ramp with the Han Solo either, because every card in my hand I kind of wanted to play to try to disrupt my my opponent, but it was just rough. It was just rough. This matchup's not easy for Han Yo, let me tell you that.
Obviously, I have the deck lists available. If anybody would like them, I can post them so you can give this a shot yourself. But yeah, the deck, I mean, Aiden, she does what Aiden do. This right here would be a perfect time for me to mention that if I had advertisers, this would be my mid-podcast ad window. So if you or your small business are looking for a cheap way to advertise to the Athens area or the St. Mary's area, please reach out.
Yeah, free money is always good. Nothing? You got nothing on
I'm gonna mulligan. I don't know what you mean by free money. I don't think Joey understands what advertising is.
that? It's basically free. I sit here and talk, and then they give me money for free.
Oh.
I'm gonna... Alright, see, I'm gonna go ahead and show this to the camera. See, I have a tech in hand, but I'm gonna go ahead and mulligan, because for an opening hand, I'd rather have the DJ in hand to resource early and hopefully draw into the tech. But it sucks kind of having the tech on board early for them to remove and not having the DJ to play out on when I have 5 resources available. So I'm going to go ahead and resource for that. Or sorry, I'm going to go ahead and mulligan for that, excuse me. Thank you. All right, let's see what we got.
You seen the set 4 35-point base that got leaked?
I'm kind of excited for it. It seems pretty
I don't know if
interesting.
leak's the right word.
Well, not leak, but you know, just a little teaser release.
Yeah. I really like this opening hand.
I do not like this opening hand.
For the group. This right here is an awesome card in opening hand. Read it and weep. Okay.
For the group, this right here is a very bad hand. I have nothing to do, but let's go ahead and resource that guy. And that guy ain't gonna do jack stuff for us. And since I lost, I will go first. Let's go ahead and activate Han. We'll resource another card from our hand. Oh, I resource that one.
Okay, I'm going to pay 2 for a Dr. Pershing.
Makes sense.
That's
I'm
what
going to
I
go
showed
ahead and pay 3 for a Millennium Falcon.
I'm going to take the initiative.
We'll swing 3 into base.
Takes me 3.
And then I'll pass.
I'm ready to go.
Let's resource here. And then I have to choose a unit or a resource to defeat. I will choose that one right there. And I want to bounce Millennium Falcon back to my hand.
Okay. I'm going to... Ready? I'm going to tap Dr. Pershing, deal 1 damage to him, and draw a card.
Solid. Let's tap 3 for attack.
Okay, let's pay 3 for a Power of the Dark Side.
That's rough. That's life.
That's rice.
That's rice. I'll take the initiative.
Okay, I will heal 1, taking me to 2, and I'll pass.
All right.
Captain Enchano shows no moisey.
No mercy. All right, I have the initiative. Let us go ahead. I'll pay 4 for Akira. Let's see that hand. What are you going to play? Let's go ahead and make that Vigilance. +3. No, it doesn't discard.
Oh, +3. You're right. You're right. My
Yep.
bad. Okay. Let's tap him down, add 1 more damage, draw 1 more card.
I'll keep the initiative.
Okay. In that case, since I'm not wasting a turn, 1, 2, 3, 4. You already know my hand, so I'll go ahead and put down a Lieutenant Chilson. I'll
Makes
show
sense.
you 4 blue cards, and I'll give him 4 experience tokens.
What a big boy.
Well, it's going to make it easy to kill Kira. I can play that Vigilance on you. And then I'll pass.
Alrighty. I've got 5. Let's go ahead and pay 5. I'll play a Cantina Bouncer. And let's go ahead and bounce that Chilton back to your hand.
Like it. Let's tap 1, deal 1 damage, draw a card.
Let's go ahead and finish off your doctor.
Okay. He's done his due. Let's pay 4 for Lieutenant Chilton, and I'll show you 4 cards.
No, look at that.
And I'll give him 4 experience.
Yeah, there he is. Welcome back. I'll keep the initiative.
None of your units left play this phase, so I will just pass.
Alrighty. Alright, let's 4 starters. Let's go ahead and pay 2 for a surprise strike. I'm going to go ahead and give +3 over here to Cantina Bouncer. He has +3/0 for this attack, and he's going to swing on to Lieutenant Chilton.
Okay, they'll both trade.
Mm-hmm.
I will pay 3 for Power of the Dark Side.
Let's pay 3 for a Bodhi. Let's go to the hand. Let's get rid of a
Non-unit.
non-unit. That's what I was looking for. Non-unit. Let's get rid of that Vigilance.
Okay. Let's heal 1.
I'll keep the initiative.
Okay, I'll flip Iden. I'll take out Bodhi to lose my shield, and I'll heal 1 more. And then I think I'll go ahead and pay 2 to attach an entrenched onto my Iden. And then I will pay 1 for a restock. And I'm going to take my Vigilance, my Power of the Dark Side, my Power of the Dark Side, and my Dr. Pershing, and put them in the bottom of my deck.
Oh, that's a good card. That's a good card.
And then I'll pass.
All right. And let's get rid of that. You ready?
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome. Let's pay 3 for a Millennium Falcon.
I like it. Let's pay 3 for a Perilous Position.
Oh boy, you're not letting me have a second to breathe, are you? Man, this is rough. No, because you're just gonna ruin it. If I play something, you ruin it with your leader. You know what? Yeah, let's play an Ezra.
Okay. Let's pay 4. And let's take out your Falcon and mill you 6.
Oh, jeez Louise. Let's flip Han out.
Let's take him out.
Take out Han. Solid.
So I'll take back, what, 4 damage?
Yeah.
It's your move, Yugi.
It's your move. I'll keep the initiative.
I'll pass.
All right. Finally, some reprieve? Maybe. Who knows?
Ready when you are.
Yep. Let's, Ezra, go into your leader.
It's a really good thing you did that.
Yep.
Let's pass.
Actually, real quick, he doesn't get this because it's when it completes an attack.
He did not complete the attack because he died.
Solid.
Yes.
Just double checking. Just double checking. And let's tap 3 for a tech.
Oh no. I hate that. Let's put a top target on it.
Let's see. Actually, I don't think I added one this game. That's rough.
My dog used to say, life is rough.
Oof.
No, that's the thing above the ceiling.
Oh, is that it?
Life's rough.
Well, that's life. You know what? Let's tap 5. I'm going to go ahead and play a Ezra out of my resources. I'm going to replace that with the top card of my deck.
Cool. Let's go ahead and pay 2. Let's entrench the Ezra. He ain't completing no attacks.
Well, unless you play something.
Yeah, I don't do that often.
We'll see about that. I'll keep the initiative.
I'll pass.
Thank you. It was embarrassing last game when I played him a second time, right? What resource?
Same. I have the initiative.
You do not. I have the initiative.
Oh, yes, you do. You're right.
Yes, sir.
It's real big. How'd I miss that?
I don't know, but let's go ahead and actually get some use out of the cunning this time. I'm going to go ahead and give +4 here and then make you discard a card out of your hand. At random, so I get to choose this one right here. Look at that, Avenger. Get it out of here.
I'm going to pay 4 for Search Your Feelings.
Searching for another Avenger.
Oh, afterwards I shuffle the deck, which is where that restock comes in handy.
Oh, that is huge, yeah. The restock into the Search Your Feelings is disgusting against this Han Yellow, I'll tell you what. Because being able to search for a card you want after you put
Select the cut.
like 4 cards back into your deck, that's just mean. It's mean.
He's exhausted. Use 1.
I didn't swing yet. I gave +4.
Oh, you're right,
I
you're right.
gave
I'm
+4 to tech. But now I'm going to swing him.
For 6.
So he swings for 6.
Takes me to 6. Have any of your units left play this phase?
No, none of my units have left play this phase.
I will take the initiative.
Okay, and then let's go ahead and
Yeah.
not swing at base because he has entrenched. But I will pay 3 for a Millennium Falcon. And then Millennium Falcon's going to swing for 3 in your base.
Takes me to 9.
And then I'll pass.
Fantastic.
Oh, yeah, I'm silly. Ezra was still up. Whatever. It's a rough battle anyway. I am not going to resource.
I'm going to pay 9 for an Avenger.
Well, I didn't pay the 1 resource, so
Yeah,
I will
I'm
pay.
Sorry, I gotta stop
know.
jumping the gun on
No,
that.
you're good. I'll pay the 1 resource to keep him out, and then I'll defeat him to sacrifice him to the Avenger.
Why?
Why what?
He's useless.
Not useless.
Okay.
I just need to find a way to bounce him.
Okay.
Which is where the
Good
cunning
point.
comes into play on my side, right? Because I can play a cunning to bounce it back to my hand.
Or a waylay or a cantina bouncer.
True, and then I can get rid of that entrenched. Let's go ahead and swing for 2 on base.
Takes me to 11. I'm going to exhaust Iden and heal 1.
Sounds good. I'll pass.
I'll take the initiative.
Fair enough.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I will not resource.
I am not going to resource either.
Let's start by hitting your base for 8 and have you defeat a unit.
Oh, actually, I didn't take the 8 from the other ones. I'm at
I
16.
didn't swing. I played it.
Oh, you played it. That's what it was. So it is 8. Excuse me.
Miss Coolsey.
I'm just so ready to lose, I guess.
Defeat a unit.
Defeat the Ezra. Let's do 2. I want to play an R2D2. Let's see if we can pull some support out of here. Hopefully that works.
Let's play 6 for Rivals Fall and Tech.
Oh no. All right. Well, let's play the support we pulled. I'll play a Bodhi. Let's see what you got in hand. Let's get rid of that Super Laser Blast.
Okay. Let's pay 4 for Search Your Feelings.
Mm-hmm. Searching for the other Super Laser Blast.
Cut if you want.
Sure. I'll tap 2, and we'll play an L3. He'll come in shielded.
I'll maintain the initiative.
I'll pass.
Let's do that.
All right.
Actually, let's do that instead. Okay.
Ready whenever you are.
I'll start by hitting your base for 8 and having you defeat a unit.
Makes sense. Sorry, R2.
Should have stayed with the ship.
Should have stayed with the ship. Tap 7. I'll play a Han Solo. He's going to come in exerted. I'm not going to ambush him. He got nothing for me to do.
Okay.
Nothing for me to do that too.
I'm going to pay 4. And I'm going to heal 5 and have you mill 6.
It begins.
In the beginning.
In the beginning, you mean?
Have you ever seen that? In the beginning.
No,
This
but
dude cannot say the word beginning.
I found my first DJ, and you just maybe milled him. So that's solid.
Move your con a little over for me.
Oh, yeah, I can do that. Yeah, let's move over a little bit. Don't want you guys to not see everything.
Can you show the viewers how much deck you have left?
Oh, how much deck I have left? Let's look at this. Yeah, this is typically how these games go. I just don't have any deck left, no matter how hard I try. So let's.
He's got erectile dysfunction.
Yeah. You leave me alone. It's a natural thing, okay? It happens to guys. I'll play a tech.
Cool. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's take out that tech.
Son of a bitch. I'll take the initiative.
I'll heal 1 more and then I'll pass.
All right.
Ooch. No resource.
Got nothing to do with your space agency. This sucks.
Yeah, your deck runs 8 space units, and they're 2 Millennium Falcons and an Ozatuk Liberator gunship.
Yeah, you only know that because you built it, so like it's shut up. Net decked this thing. No, let's actually, since I have the initiative, let's go ahead and use one of these. Let's go ahead and tap down your Avenger so we don't have to get rid of my one of units, and I'm gonna discard a card random from your hand.
Better pick wisely.
That one. Hey, that probably wasn't the right one. We'll see what happens.
Yeah. Super Laser Blast.
I knew it was coming. Rough.
Reminder, I don't care too much about swinging at your base. People might think it's dumb to Super Laser Blast my own Avenger. I care about milling him out.
Defeated. That's the look you're seeing on my face. Is defeated. I will keep the initiative.
I'll heal 1, and then I'll pass. Let's not resource.
I'm not going to resource either. Let's start by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll play a Plo Koon. Get something on the board.
I'm going to pay 1 for a restock. And let's throw an Avenger. Vigilance.
Let's get those Vigilance back in there. Let's
Search
mill
your
you to
feelings.
0.
And a Vigilance.
I know how it goes. He doesn't have to tell me. I know what he's putting back in. I've got 5 to work with. I really wish I could use Han to its full ability if you weren't just removal, but I can't. Let's just... I'll tap 4. I'll play a Liberator gunship. Let's see if you Super Laser Blast.
I'll pay 4 and take it down.
It's just as bad. Just as bad. I'll keep the initiative.
I'll heal 1 and pass. Takes me to 2. Oof.
Hey, there he is, the big guy we've been waiting for. A little too late. I have the initiative. Let's play 2 for a surprise attack. And I'll swing for 600 base.
Takes me to 8. I'll pay 3 for a client.
Ooh.
Comes in shielded.
You have no cards in hand?
No cards in hand. Top decking.
I will keep the initiative then.
I'll pass. No resource.
Ooh, you didn't see that.
Should have healed 1 there. That's fine.
I'll pay 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's pay 4. I'm going to play Cunning. I will bounce him back to your hand.
Okay.
And then I'm also going to make you discard a card from your hand at random. That one.
In hindsight, if you didn't mind the client, you choose the order that those resolve. You could have made me discard a card first, making it a 50-50 rather than a 33% chance.
True, but maybe I was trying to get rid of the client. You never know.
Maybe. I'm going to pay 3 for Power of the Dark Side.
Should have done the other thing that you said. Heart of the Cards is against me, folks. Heart of the Cards is against me. I'll tell you what. What's it do, Yugi? What it does is mess me up. Pay 3 for a Millennium Falcon. Comes in ready.
I'll pay 3 for a client. He comes in shielded.
I'll pay 4 for the gunship.
Ozatuk. I'm going to heal 1. Taking me to 7.
And I'm going to swing for 3 on your base.
Taking me to 10. I'm going to take the initiative.
Then I'll pass. Oh boy, that's it. Those are the cards in my deck. I don't know if you guys saw that, but that was all the cards in my deck that I just pulled in my hand. That's all of them.
I am not going to resource.
It makes me sad. Whenever you're ready.
I'm going to pay 6 for a Clan Saxon Gauntlet with Sentinel.
Okay.
Pay the 1 to keep the Falcon out or return it to your hand.
Oh, true. Sorry. Well, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I will pay the 1 to keep it up. I will pay 6, though. Actually, you know what? Hold on. Let's wait for that. Let's do 3 first. I'm going to waylay that the Sentinel you just put out.
I'll pay 6 for Clan Saxon Gauntlet.
You just make my life difficult, I swear. Let's go 3 into it, and
Gives
then
him experience and 3 damage. Okay. I'm going to tap the client and put a bounty on Millennium Falcon.
Okay.
So let's
Tap 6, and I will ambush this Millennium Falcon into.
They'll both die.
Yep.
Good move. I'm going to heal 1.
Swing 3 into base.
Okay. Takes me to 12. Initiative.
And then I'll pass. And then that's 2 cards, which equals 6 damage. Takes 22 damage.
And I have the initiative. I'll pay 4, and that's game.
That hurts my soul.
All right. Let's go back to.
Yeah, let's just go back. Yeah, let's just go back. Don't catch me crying. Switch back to the other cameras. Don't catch me crying.
What do we think, Joey?
What do I think?
Did it do the thing?
It did the thing. If the thing is make the Han Solo player mad, it did the thing.
I think that overall, Iden Blue does exactly what Iden Blue is expected to do. It removes cards, it keeps you from really being able to play, and it keeps me alive the whole time.
Oh, yeah. Boy, does it do that. I'll tell you what. No matter how hard I try, like I said, we play tested this before the stream as well, just to make sure we weren't giving you guys fake news. It's the same thing every time. It's a rough time for the Han player, no matter how hard you play. I tried playing Han the way Han's supposed to be played. The way you saw on the stream, I tried playing Han a little bit differently, like not super resourcey, not super melee, self-melee, where you're constantly drawing from the top of your deck to add more resources. It doesn't matter what you do as a Han player. This is a rough matchup into this deck. I'll tell you what.
Yeah, like I said in the beginning, I would probably not recommend taking this to a PQ. You might get lucky, you might top 8, something like that. I don't see this as something that's going to sweep a PQ or maybe even a store showdown. But if you've got that one guy who won't shut up about Han Yellow like he wrote the cards himself, this is a great way to shut him up.
Almost made me cry. I didn't even play Han Yellow. It almost made me cry.
Yeah, and even if there is like a misplay here and there, it doesn't matter. I've played this ad nauseum at this point. Iden Blue beats Han Yellow. It's a great response.
Oh yeah, for sure. Even into more aggro decks, typically this is not going to do well. But when it comes to, I would be confident enough to say that most mid to late game decks, this is going to do decent into. But specifically Han Yellow, this would do very well into, as you've seen in the stream. There's not much you can do as Han Yellow. As the Han Yellow player, there's not much you can do into it.
Yeah. That being said, that concludes, for the most part, that's the first episode of Swabbin Decks. If you liked this content, it's not just everybody building the deck they're going to take to the PQ and play testing it against Sabine Green, right? I get sick of watching those videos. I'm sure some of you guys do too. Nothing against the people who make them, but it's a bit repetitive and everybody's kind of doing the same thing. So we're going to try to shake things up here. We're going to build some decks that people don't typically see. If you like this kind of content and you're not just a Star Wars fan, if you like Magic, Lorcana, One Piece, or Star Wars, tune in. The way it's going to work is each week of the month, first week of the month will be Lorcana, second One Piece, third Star Wars, fourth Magic. That's where we're going to do it. We're going to rotate this every Thursday at 7 o'clock. So if you like this content, please follow us on Twitch. Tune in next week. And if you would like to advertise, right here is where my third advertising window would be. So you would have had the opportunity to hear your business's name 3 times at this point for a very reasonable price. So reach out, follow us across social media, and don't forget, we are doing a $5,000 sword or $2,000 in cash giveaway. And you don't have to spend a dime to enter yourself into that giveaway. That giveaway is going to run until April. So follow, like, subscribe, comment, share, everything. Do whatever you can to get our social media up there and running, and you might win a $5,000 sword or $2,000 cash. Outside of that, thank you all for tuning in, and we'll see you next time on Swabbin Decks. Hey guys, thanks again for tuning in to the first episode of the Swabbin Decks podcast. If this is the type of content that you like watching, make sure that you like, comment, subscribe, share it with your friends, and tune in every Thursday when we build more decks. Also, don't forget to follow us across all other social media, and be sure that you enter to win our $5,000 sword or $2,000 cash giveaway. Tell your friends.
Attention small business owners. Are you looking to amplify your reach and get your business in front of more customers? Deep Dive Games has an exciting opportunity for you. We're currently seeking local businesses in the St. Mary's, Georgia and Athens, Ohio areas to advertise on our 2 weekly podcasts. With 6 ad spaces available, you can showcase your brand to our engaged listeners and drive traffic to your business. Choose to pay per ad or save big by securing a year's worth of advertising in advance, locked in at the current rate. Ready to take the next step in promoting your business? Don't miss out. Contact us today at 912-439-3940 or shoot us an email at deepdivegamesllc@gmail.com. Let's work together to get the word out and grow your business.
This episode is brought to you by CM Design and Gifts. CM Design and Gifts is Camden County's premier destination for everything including embroidery, laser engraving, direct-to-film printing, trophies, signs, banners, and more. Locally owned and operated by a Marine Corps veteran and his family, the store is conveniently located behind the Brown Bag Liquor Store in Kingsland, Georgia. No job is too small or too large for this thriving company, eager to support our military community and residents. Contact them at info@cmdgifts.com or visit their website at www.cmdgifts.com. This episode is brought to you by Game Over Video Games and More in Kingsland, Georgia. Are you looking for video games, classic consoles, or a fresh collection of new releases? Game Over Video Games and More in Kingsland, Georgia has it all. Whether you're a modern gamer or just want to relive your gaming nostalgia, they've got an impressive selection, great deals, and a friendly staff ready to help. Stop by and level up at Game Over Video Games and More. This episode is brought to you by Alien Treats. Ever wondered what it's like to have a milkshake that's out of this world? Welcome to Alien Treats, Kingsland's one-of-a-kind alien-themed ice cream and candy shop. Whether you're craving a cosmic milkshake, want to cruise our huge selection of freeze-dried candy, or just chill in their free arcade, they've got something for the whole family. Have a birthday party or event coming up? They have a new party room you can rent by the hour that's perfect to make every special occasion memorable. So, if you're looking for a fun, family-friendly experience that's anything but ordinary, beam yourselves over to Alien Treats in Kingsland, Georgia. Follow them on Facebook for the latest specials and events, and remember, at Alien Treats, every bite is an adventure. Alien Treats, where our treats are out of this world.